The mobile phone is the biggest gaming platform in the world, and there are thousands of different controllers made for your phone. The problem is that a lot of mobile games don't support those controllers, which can be very frustrating if that is what you're looking for. So here are the top 10 mobile games with controller support for 2024. The first game on our list is Katana Zero, an action platformer renowned for its stylish presentation and exhilarating gameplay ported to mobile devices by Netflix Games. Set in a dark and gritty world, players assume the role of a skilled assassin armed with a katana, tasked with unraveling the mysteries of their own past. The game's breakneck action and instant death combat mechanics provide players with a challenging yet rewarding experience as they slash, dash, and manipulate time to overcome formidable adversaries. The combat in Katana Zero is exceptional, requiring players to overcome their opponents by any means necessary. This includes deflecting gunfire back at enemies, dodging incoming attacks, and utilizing traps and explosives to manipulate both enemies and the environment. The goal is to leave no survivors, ensuring a clean and efficient path through each level. The storytelling in Katana Zero is unconventional, featuring an enigmatic narrative that is interwoven with the gameplay through cinematic sequences. These sequences twist and fold, leading to an unexpected conclusion that keeps players engaged and intrigued throughout their journey. The narrative complexity adds depth to the fast-paced action, making the game a compelling experience from start to finish. The second game on our list is Huntdown, a retro platformer. In the dystopian streets of the future where criminal gangs rule and law enforcement fears to tread, Huntdown introduces players to a chaotic world where only bounty hunters can bring order. Huntdown blends old-school aesthetics with modern gameplay, featuring hand-painted 16-bit pixel art graphics and hand-drawn animations. Accompanied by an epic synthesized soundtrack, the game immerses players in its gritty, neon-soaked world. With 20 levels to conquer, each set in 80 S-inspired cityscapes filled with graffiti and neon lights, players face off against notorious gang bosses to collect their bounties. The game introduces 4 unique gangs: the Feral Hoodlum Dolls, the Explosive Misconducts, the Murderous Heatseekers, and the Disciplined Number 1 Suspects. Each game presents its own challenges and requires different strategies to dismantle. Players have a wide array of weapons at their disposal, including machine guns, laser weapons, katanas, and grenades. Confiscating and using these weapons against their owners adds a dynamic element to the gameplay, allowing for varied and explosive combat experiences. The third game on our list is Dungreed, a 2D side-scroller RPG infused with roguelite elements, offering players a dynamic and challenging adventure. The story involves a peaceful town that is suddenly destroyed by a mysterious dungeon, causing all the townspeople to be sucked into its depths. Players assume the role of an adventurer sent by the kingdom to resolve this catastrophe, navigating through the dungeon to face its numerous threats and rescue the captured townspeople. The game features procedurally generated maps that are intricately designed to ensure a unique experience with each playthrough. There are no checkpoints, so when an adventurer is slain, they lose their items and are sent back to town. However, players can permanently increase their stats through a training system and grow stronger with various items and food found within the dungeon. Dungreed boasts a wide array of weapons and magical items, ranging from basic rusty swords to advanced sniper rifles, allowing for diverse combat strategies. As players progress, they can rebuild the town, enhancing their abilities and resources for future dungeon explorations. The dungeon itself is composed of varying themes, including prison, jungle, and lava zones, each presenting unique challenges, monsters, traps, and bosses. The fourth game on our list is Zombotron Re-Boot, an atmospheric 2D action platformer. As players assume the role of a skilled mercenary, they must navigate treacherous dungeons teeming with various adversaries, including zombies, evil robots, and other undead creatures. Set on a once colonized planet that has long been abandoned and forgotten by humanity, the game unfolds against the backdrop of a desolate landscape fraught with peril. At the heart of Zombotron Re-Boot lies its dynamic gameplay, characterized by fast-paced action and strategic combat encounters. Armed with an arsenal of powerful weapons, players must confront hordes of enemies while utilizing the environment to their advantage. From destructible obstacles to interactive elements, the game's immersive physics engine allows players to employ creative tactics to overcome their foes and emerge victorious. The fifth game on our list is Hyper Light Drifter, an action-adventure RPG that pays homage to the best 16-bit classics while introducing modernized mechanics and design. Set in a savage land steeped steeped in treasure and blood, the game immerses players in a world teeming with forgotten knowledge, lost technologies, and broken histories. Players assume the role of a drifter tasked with collecting these remnants of the past while grappling with their own haunting illness. One of the standout features of Hyperlight Drifter is its meticulously crafted art style, with everything from character animations to subtle background elements lovingly hand animated. This attention to detail brings the game's dark and detailed world to life, immersing players in its atmospheric setting. Exploration is a central aspect of Hyperlight Drifter, with players traversing a sprawling world filled with branching paths and secrets waiting to be uncovered. The game's non-linear design encourages players to chart their own course through the land of buried time, uncovering hidden treasures and unraveling the mysteries that lie beneath the surface. The sixth game on our list is Grimvalor, a 2D Souls-like action platformer, renowned for its uncompromising difficulty and engaging hack-and-slash combat mechanics. The game presents players with a daunting challenge, featuring hardcore platforming segments and combat encounters where they must skillfully defend against multiple adversaries. The narrative unfolds in the harsh and unforgiving realm of Valorous, a forgotten kingdom that exudes brutality and hostility. The central objective is to unravel the mystery surrounding the missing king of Valaris, a quest that propels players into a variety of grim and treacherous landscapes. The journey through these perilous environments serves as a backdrop for the relentless action and exploration that defines Grimvalor. Players are immersed in a world where they must master the game's sophisticated combination of hack-and-slash combat and intricate platforming challenges. Grimvalor's reputation is built upon its ability to deliver an elegant and punishing gaming experience. The harmonious integration of combat finesse, platforming precision, and exploration elements contributes to the game's allure. The seventh game on our list is Dysmantle, an open-world action RPG, immersing players in a post-apocalyptic world where survival means breaking everything in sight. Set on a desolate island devoid of human survivors, players assume the role of a lone protagonist emerging from the underground after years of isolation. As players venture forth into the vast open world of the game, they are met with a myriad of challenges and opportunities for exploration. From battling monstrous adversaries to establishing outposts, players must adapt and strategize to survive in this hostile environment. The game's handcrafted open world is ripe for exploration, with hidden mysteries waiting to be uncovered in every corner. The eighth game on our list is Six SMOL, a roguelike shooter experience set in a dynamic and challenging environment. At its core, the game revolves around completing various missions that range from defusing bombs to rescuing hostages. These missions require players to navigate through destructible buildings, strategically plan their approach, and engage in tactical combat encounters with enemy forces. One of the standout features of the game is its top-down isometric perspective, which provides players with a unique vantage point of the battlefield. This perspective allows for strategic planning and precise coordination of movements and attacks, adding depth and immersion to the gameplay experience. However, failure comes at a cost, as losing a mission results in the permanent death of the player's recruit, requiring them to start anew. The ninth game on our list is Wreckfest. This game, created by Handy Games, has incredible graphics and game physics, which is important for a good combat racer. For those unfamiliar with the game, Wreckfest places you in the driver's seat of a variety of vehicles and challenges your skills in piloting them without allowing them to be reduced to a pile of wreckage. The game modes available in Wreckfest span from intense destruction derby-style gameplay, where your goal is to obliterate your opponent's vehicles and be the last one standing, to intricate obstacle courses that demand precision navigation through challenging tracks without succumbing to explosions. Adding to the game's appeal is the extensive selection of vehicles, which includes a wide variety of cars, trucks, and dune buggies. This diverse lineup of vehicles provides players with numerous options to unleash vehicular mayhem on the tracks. The 10th game on our list is ScourgeBringer. Primarily, it is a roguelike game, which means it involves substantial meta progression between runs, emphasizing the goal of clearing as many rooms as possible before inevitably succumbing to the game's challenges, only to rise and try again. The game also features fluid shooting combined with Metroidvania mechanics and melee combat. The core gameplay of ScourgeBringer bears a resemblance to a 2D platformer, albeit intensified with action and remarkable speed. Players will engage in fierce combat against a diverse range of adversaries and formidable bosses that occupy entire rooms. The progression revolves around room-to-room navigation, offering a straightforward yet demanding premise. Well, that's it, guys. Hope that helps. This video covers controller-supported games generically. If you want to know about more games, you can check out my genre videos that covers even more games, some of which can be played with controller support. All right, guys, I'll see you next time.